Hey guys, it's Cloudos here, bringing another Mobile Legends gameplay. So, in this one, I'm playing in. Let's see, this is a rank match in Epic. This is I'm playing Minotaur, a tank type. So I'm in the top side, the red side. Okay, so I'm switching this to director's perspective. I know it's not the best. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, my uh, commentary will be able to get through whatever the director perspective is, because the director perspective, it's slower to detect certain actions that are going on. Okay, so in this game I'm actually matched with my friend. He's playing the Nana, so top lane Nana, and Minotaur is kind of weird actually. I don't know. It's kind of weird that the Mobile Legends meta has become something like the ADC or marksman is in the mid lane. It is just weird to me as compared to League of Legends, because usually the mage is in the mid lane because they can clear faster and they can have more advantage in roaming, whereas the marksman or ADC are best to be kept safe farming until the mid late game where they will make the most impact. So right here our team is getting first blood on that Alucard. I don't know why director perspective is deciding to focus on Ishinshi, but it's actually this 420 Rob who had taken the kill. So it's YSS versus YSS in this top side of the lane. Well, top side from blue. Alright, so our ADC is basically a YSS and a Bruno. Right. And enemy Alucard, I think, is just jungling around. Right, so I have sort of kept this recording at director's perspective, so I can't switch it out already. Too bad, it's already recorded, so. Well, let's go. Well, nice save there actually for Robin. It's able to retreat. The animation is kind of weird for recordings. He's spinning, but he's not spinning. Alright, over in the top lane, I am just playing this Minotaur. So Minotaur is kind of a supportive tank rather. He cannot initiate, or rather yeah. What am I trying to say? Basically, he needs to sort of build up his rage bar, so if he initiates, he might die faster, and he won't be effective because he is most effective when his rage bar is full. Right, so again, director perspective. Why are you viewing a jungler? There's no action here. Let's go to the lane which I'm in because we are pressuring them. If you can see the mini-map though, at the bottom lane, Nana and me are actually pressuring the Tiger and Alice. So top lane we get a bit of action. Again, Alucard get taken out by Hormone. Mid lane, Tiger has went into mid lane. I think there's going to be a play there soon. But director perspective is not going to focus there. Oh, mid lane's gone. You see Bruno from the minimap went in, and Tigra, who's level 4, just dash in, use out, and that's it. It's 2v1. Oh, meow 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 meow. Same cost next. Why my friend? Trigonometry or something. So yeah. So I'm big. I mean, the Minotaur is big. I didn't get out in time, but 2 for 1 exchange, pretty worth. So he has to be big. Minotaur has to be, or rather, his rage bar has to be filled, and you see him grow. And that's only when you can perform. This is not an innuendo. He needs to be big to perform effectively. Yeah, because his ulti, whenever his rage gauge is full, he increases size. All his skills have a increased radius of effect. Also, his ulti would do knockup instead of just pure damage, which is the usual case if you don't feel his rage bar. So again, this is a very common tactic, I think, to get both the monsters into one area, and you can just use AoE stuff to just sort of, you know, damage both the monsters.
Our turret is under attack. Our turret has been
So you can
destroyed.
faster farm the blue buff thing. I'm not sure what's that. It's not a golem. It's some kind of weird insect that's keeping the blue buff. Oh, Bruno is gonna take a free tower here, I think.
You destroyed a turret.
Alright, so there are some activity on top lane as well as bottom lane.
Request backup.
Mid lane is going down. He's managed to dash out in time, so good job, Bruno. So top lane is under pressure, but YSS is coming in to exchange.
Keep it up until you're as
Hopefully
brilliant as
able
me.
to do something here to hold out. Right, so I am going into my Minotaur.
I will
With
drive away
director
your
perspective,
darkness.
just go there already because there's gonna be some action there in the bottom lane. There's like 5 people gathering there. Yo. Right, okay, so finally you decide to go. So there's a bit of exchange here. We managed to get one. Spider tree. So they are kind of focusing on Nana, and yeah, Nana kind of keep a distance quite well there. But I'm also observing Nana. I see when the Alucard went for Nana as a tank support, you have to help your team, right? I could very well chase YSS, but that's not my role as a tank. The role is to keep your team alive, so go back and try to zone out that Alucard, help the Nana out, and you see that the Alucard becomes a free kill. If I have chased the Ishin-Shi, this guy, I probably won't be able to get anything, and Alucard might have killed Nana. Because as a tank, you don't exactly have damage. As a pure full tank, of course. Right, so we're all gathered at bottom lane. The enemy team, Team Blue, has also detected that. Tigria and Alice are all going there and gathering there as well. Well, the pressure is on. Alucard sees that distraction and he decides to take top tower. Well, it's a tower exchange, but if we could pull off a team fight successfully here, it would be worth it. So Nana is really low, coming down, and YSS also. But we managed to flank them from behind to get them to move back off from our main carries. Well, I don't know what Nana here somehow is sort of a carry. So the whole team has gathered there. Nana went back to base and went top to kind of prevent Alucard from just clearing the whole way. While we have won that team fight and we're pushing down on bottom lane.
Until you're as brilliant as me. Our turret has been destroyed.
Well, that was actually a very good YSS boat. because you stand 4. Unfortunately, there's no one to follow up, so that's bad for our teamwork, at least for blue team.
Let me show you the demonic power.
So here we got the it is a contested turtle actually,
Another reckless fool.
because they do sense that we are going for it, so we kind of. I also saw them, so I just went up there and create some diversion.
Enemy killing spree.
So the turtle, well, we didn't eventually go for turtle because
The hellfire
we couldn't,
will
right?
burn you into
So a lot of mistakes from low tier players is that, oh, I already whacked the turtle to like, you know, left 1 bar of health. Just let me, you know, commit to this and we'll get the turtle. But you know, if you lose a team fight
Your team
over a
destroyed
turtle,
the turret.
that is not worth. Even if you get a bit, you get the gold and experience, the enemy is also going to get gold and experience from your teammates getting, you know, from the loss of your teammates.
Double kills. Enemy killing spree.
Right, so we have to retreat from this team fight.
Shut down.
Right, so I'm actually just trying to create more gaps for Nana to escape.
Initiate retreat.
So as a tank, sometimes you have to do that, but don't senselessly die. Just basically the life of your carries are more important as a tank, but if your carry is not exactly, how should I say, if your carries aren't exactly worth you wasting your life too much, then don't waste your life.
Everything will come.
Not to say that you shouldn't keep your carries alive or you should just blame your carry for being a bad carry. That's not the case, because if you do that, you are a bad tank if you keep blaming your carry, because a tank can only do so much, right? You can only support your team because you don't have the damage. You have to absorb the damage. You have to entrust the damage to your teammates, to your carries. But just have some proper communication when you're, you know, when you're trying to stall, for them to retreat. Make sure that they get communicated properly that they are supposed to retreat. So Nana was sort of backing off at a nice distance, and she's trying to poke as well. So I just kept in there anyway.
Enemy dominating.
Yes, sometimes the jungle monsters are, I don't know, their feel of you is just weird.
Initiate retreat.
I will drive away the dark.
So basically our team is already at an advantage here. We have
Enemy rampage.
yeah, we have about like 3,000 goal advantage. 11 kills ahead of them.
Oh, sorry.
We also have 5 towers. We have three towers more than them. So it is pretty much on our side at this point. We're just pressuring them to their bottom lane. The rest of the lane are sort of pushed evenly, although it's in blue team's favor because it's going towards that direction.
You feel that?
Okay, so we decided to disengage because it's getting low.
Very
We are
nice
getting
game.
low, and
Give me the ball.
the lanes are getting pushed out soon into mid. So you don't want to keep it too late before going back to push out the lanes. Unless you can, of course, do something in the, you can make a play, but we couldn't make a play, so we just disengage. That's very close. Very close.
Oh,
Turtle
sorry.
resurrecting
Right.
soon.
so a lot is sort of uncontested because they can't make a move here. They tried, but it's a simple disengage and re-engage. Sometimes you need to do that to disengage so that you change to a better position before re-engaging. So Alucard is pretty much quite fat here because I think he's been jungling pretty much the whole game. He's already level 15. So he could take out a kill despite a 3v1. But yeah, we still managed to get him. Have to watch for that Alice spell, that teleportation thing.
Keep it up. You're as brilliant as me.
Well,
Initiate retreat. Godlike.
so I guess
Tons of mushrooms in this forest.
I would say the mistake of the enemy team here is not being able to get the correct timing to engage on Minotaur, which I'm doing. Well, Minotaur, if he is big, you don't want to engage on him if he hasn't yet cast his out.
Your team destroyed a turret.
Because if it is pretty much a devastating, it's a 3 knockup. So if he has teammates around, you're pretty much free food for them. So here we get an uncontested turtle.
The enemy has slain the turtle.
Because we pretty much own control of this map already. So with the lot, all lanes are pushing it downwards.
Hellfire will burn you into ashes.
Right.
Enemy
So
legendary.
not sure what the Sherwin 86 is doing here. I think he's lagging or something. And not sure why director mode decided to focus camera on him as well. So it's just weird. Director mode, director perspective is just weird. The automation is
Your team
is
destroyed
late
a
to
turret.
view certain actions and sometimes just focus on the weird things.
Give me the ball.
So yeah. So once we got mid, they basically have nothing to push us back.
Oh, sorry.
Which has taken a free uncontested inhibitor turret at the bottom lane as well, and the top lane
Enemy
is going
legendary.
down too. But the base is sort of one turn away. So we are gonna take the top
Initiate retreat.
inhibitor turret.
Request backup. You
Really,
destroyed
yeah,
the turret.
uncontested. I think at this point the blue team sort of, I'm not sure,
Legendary.
seems to be rather demoralized already. Because their plays, some of them aren't even making plays.
Top of the world.
Maybe they're having an internal argument, I'm not sure. But that is usually one of the bane in a ranked match. Don't have internal arguments, just mute whoever is quarreling. Just focus and play the game and think about what you can do to try to win, to try to stall. I have come back from a situation where all my inhibitor based targets are gone. So nothing is impossible here. Right, so that is the game. GG, well played. Right, and alright, so if you like more of these videos, I do plan to sort of have one maybe where I'm actually playing instead of a commentary over a recording. Yeah, but we'll see. If you like this game or this kind of content, yeah, do leave a like, let me know. Or if you want to watch some other games, we'll catch a video over there. It's gonna pop up soon. Boom, there it is. So yeah, go click that. Click on the icon round one if you want to subscribe, and I'll see you in another video next time. Bye bye.